Today, I hope to persuade you to follow the living prophets and to warn of a deception the adversary has devised to prevent you from following them. The Scriptures refer to that deception as murmuring. The Savior taught a parable to warn us of the treacherous path to disobedience through murmuring. In the parable, we learn of a nobleman who had a choice spot of land. He told his servants to plant 12 olive trees and build a tower overlooking the olive grove. The purpose for the tower was to permit a watchman perched upon the tower to warn of the coming of the enemy. Thus, the olive grove could be protected. The servants did not build the tower. The enemy came and broke down the olive trees. The disobedience of the servants left a catastrophe in the olive grove. Why did the servants fail to build the tower? The seeds of the disaster were planted by murmuring. According to the Lord's parable, murmuring consists of 3 steps, each leading to the next in a descending path to disobedience. First, the servants began to question. They felt to exercise their own judgment upon the instruction given by their master. "What need hath my Lord of this tower, seeing this is a time of peace?" they said. They questioned first in their own minds, and then planted questions in the minds of others. Questioning came first. Second, they began to rationalize and excuse themselves from doing what they had been instructed to do. They said, "Might not this money be given to the exchangers? For there is no need of these things." Thus they made an excuse for disobedience. The third step inevitably follows: slothfulness in following the commandment of the master. The parable says, "They became very slothful, and they hearkened not to the commandments of their Lord." Thus the stage was set for disaster. I invite you to focus on the commandment from living prophets that bothers you the most. Do you question the commandment, that it's applicable to you? Do you find ready excuses why you cannot now comply with the commandment? Do you feel frustrated or irritated with those who remind you of the commandment? Are you slothful in keeping it? Beware of the deception of the adversary. Beware of murmuring.